Hello, my name is Wovn and this video is sponsored by EA. Make sure to check out the link in the description to see more about Battlefield 6. Some of you may know me from back in the Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 days. I made a lot of videos, mainly montages. I thought I would give it a go to make some videos again. With Battlefield 6 it's like the perfect opportunity. I played a beta with my friends like both weekends. I played a lot and I think it's really fun. My experience with the new Battlefield, I would say, reminds me a lot of like Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2, which were my two favorites back in the days, and also Battlefield 4 of course. But yeah, Battlefield 3 is the closest to my heart. Yeah, I think the game really reminds me of like the hype and the feeling, just generally the gameplay, the grittiness, the way you like in every corner you go through. There can be like an only in Battlefield moment, and playing mainly Conquest because I've always been my favorite game mode. I like to play Recon, I like to snipe. Sniping out pilots is my specialty, but I not managed to do it yet in this game. Got some like a hit marker, but that's like the most. But it's so fun. I mean, I'm really looking forward to October 10th and play Conquest, Breakthrough, Rush. There's also like King of the Hill and Domination and Payload. I'm really looking forward to try that one as well. The map so far is really nice. The destruction feels very dynamic and very like fluent. It feels like when you destroy a building, let's say like in Bad Company 2, it's like very scripted how it destroys. I would say that's my like memory of it. But this one feels like it gets destroyed in different ways, and it feels very realistic, and this is the best destruction I've seen in any game I've ever played. And I also like about the destruction is you can really use the map. Like let's see in this clip right here, you can see me on top of this truck, and I can throw a C4 on the wall here, open it up, and I can jump in. And then I'm like ready to go, ready to shoot enemies, they won't be ready for me, And I like that way, I like that dynamic, I like that. That's like my main word for this game. I would say it feels very dynamic, it feels very fluent, and it feels realistic, but not too realistic. Yeah, it's very promising. The customization in class system and such is very nice. We'll see if it be open classes or locked classes in the main game. I'm not sure actually, but both are good in different ways. Me personally, I prefer locked classes because it gives more dynamic to the game. When you see a Recon, they will have a sniper, they will have a shotgun or like an SMG. And if you see on support, they usually have an LMG. So it's easy to map out the gameplay and like how you're gonna approach the enemy when you see one, when you see what class they're having and such. Open classes works as well, it's very fun. But yeah, me personally, I would prefer the locked classes. You can choose between all these classes as usual. It's the classic classes, Assault, Support, Engineer and Recon. Assault is very nice, like it's such a good squad leader role, You lead the combat, you have all these perks, to be in the front lines. Really adds depth to the game, because the best squad, I would say, have one of each class, Then you have the engineer that can repair the tank, and they got the rockets and all these gadgets, the anti-tank, helping the tanks. It's just classic Battlefield. And then the Recon, my specialty, you can have the C4 as well. I really like they took back the C4 to the sniper. Then they have a way to like defend themselves against tanks and stuff. And the support class is very nice. Really like that you have this drag revive. Haven't been seen before, and I think it really adds, more dynamic to the game, as I've talked about before. Really like the sniping. The sniping is like a combination of Battlefield 3, Battlefield 5 and also a little bit Battlefield 2042, which I think the sniping was quite underrated, to be honest. I really like the sniping in 2042. But yeah, it's like the best from all these worlds. Feels very dynamic, it feels very... You get a good feel of it, it's hard to explain. You have to try it yourself, It's like only one thing I would see different, is like when you lean, you can lean, it auto-leans when you come for a wall, that you can turn off auto-lean. That would be amazing. That's like just a small thing. I mean, in general, the sniping is very nice. My way of playing Battlefield is like, I play the objective first and foremost, of course, but like when I see an heli or jet, I will take every opportunity to make that RPG shot, that snipe shot, you're sniping out the pilot, RPGing the chopper, jet, or whatever it is in the sky, Moments like that makes Battlefield unique. Like my favorite map from the beta is Liberation Peak, because it got everything that I want from a Battlefield. A big scale map, all the vehicles and all the opportunities to make cool stuff, So I'm really looking forward to try all the big maps. This commentary has been quite all over the place, I think, and I need practice because I'm a montage guy, but I do want to make some commentaries as well. I hope you guys like it anyways, especially like the gameplay in the background. I really enjoy the game, and I would really want to show it, and I'm not the best talker, but I know I'm trying to improve. I hope you focus on the gameplay in the background, but because that tells a lot about the game, more than I can say in words. Also, here's some more clips and some fun moments. Enjoy. Thank you for watching.
Okay.
Åh jävlar vad du flög!
Vad hände där? Vad hände där? Han körde på mig.
Jag får gå det där. Ska jag komma till dig eller dig där? Kan man komma överens?
Ja, spring och spamma space så får du parachute. Nej, det är massa folk här. Ja, shit. Jag bara tackar. Vänner bara om och ser det bara.
Jag fick en med defib i alla fall.
Defib.
Det är bra.
Defib. Jag fick det med defib. Akta grabbar, han har defibben. Åh jävlar! Jag fick nästan en plaststol i huvudet.